IELTS speaking test taking place on 4th December at BBC English Language and IELTS Cente, Butwal Milanchowk. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is D.B. Raimaji. What's your name?
My name is Bobby Bandari. You can simply call me Bobby.
Where do you come from?
I come from Tilothama municipality in Butwal.
You come from Butwal?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I see your identification?
Sure, sir. Here you are.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, how long have you been living in Butwal?
Well, as my hometown is Tilothama, so I have been living here since my birth. It's been around 30 years now.
Okay, that's nice. Do you think it's a good place to live?
Yeah, obviously Tilothama is a very beautiful place to live in because of its proper development and management, and as we are getting different kinds of facilities here, that's why it's a beautiful place to live in.
Okay, now I'd like to ask you some more questions. Okay?
Sure.
What is the most interesting part of your hometown?
Generally speaking, my hometown, almost everything is special here, especially the proper management of the city, and its location is really beautiful. Moreover, very neat and clean surroundings are the most important part of my place.
Okay. So do you think your hometown has been changed in any way in your life?
Yeah, obviously it has changed a lot. In my memory, when I was a child, the city was not as developed as it is today. The fewer facilities were available for the people, but we have got a lot of them at present.
Okay. Do you think your hometown is a very nice place to live?
Yeah, it's a very nice place. The climate is really wonderful, and the availability of different facilities are really attracting factor to live in.
Okay. Now I want to ask you some more questions about shopping. Is that okay?
It's okay, sir.
Do you go shopping?
Yeah, I love shopping, and I usually go shopping. And especially I go to get some green vegetables and kitchen stuff sometimes.
Okay, where do you usually go for shopping?
Yeah, we have several options for them. And I prefer going shopping in different shopping malls, right? Like Botany and Singer Complex, which are quite popular in our country. Sometimes sometimes I go to an open market area, which are very near to my house. Like last time I went with my wife to get her a winter coat, and she really liked it.
Okay. What kind of things do you actually like to buy when you go for shopping?
That depends on our necessity. Sometimes we go for grocery items and kitchen items, and moreover I like to go to buy different kinds of clothes which are new or trendy in the market.
Do you like shopping online, or you like to do shopping going physically to the shopping malls and that?
Yeah, nowadays online shopping has made a kind of tremendous development or impact on, especially on the youth. And as far as I'm concerned, I would like to visit the place because I can check the things and quality, and I can bargain with the seller as well. That's why I prefer going physically to the shop and get the things.
You mean to say that when you go physically to the shopping center, you have other ways of enjoying shopping?
Yeah, almost, because if we go, you are going for buying something, and beside that you may get other things as well to see, and all the beautiful things. If you are not planning though, you can buy them as well. So
would you like to recommend the visitors to your hometown that they should buy some important items from your hometown or from your country?
Yeah, obviously, if the visitors are international or the tourists are there, I would obviously suggest them to buy some paintings and sculptures like scroll painting and book painting, mandala painting, which is very popular in Nepal, so that our culture can be promoted internationally.
So I think that can really help our nation to generate the nation's income, I guess.
Yeah, obviously, because when international tourists, they come to our country and they spend money on our things, that is obviously we are going to get some economic progress.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's interesting. Now, in this part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic. Okay? So you have 1 minute to prepare your speech on this topic, and I would like you to speak 2 minutes on this topic. Okay? Here is your topic.
Thank you.
I give you a pencil and a piece of paper. Okay? Is that okay?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Now you have 1 minute to prepare your topic. Okay. Now your time starts. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now you can start your speech, please.
Well, generally speaking, the good teachers are those who not only teach for remuneration but are motivated and strongly devoted on the field of teaching and in the field of education, especially inculcating different kinds of ideas, skills to their pupils selflessly. Here, if I have to talk about the popular teacher in our country, I would just remember Dr. Cente, who is the professor in Butwal multiple campus under Tribhuvan University, and he is 65 years old with medium height and a fair complexion. Beside that, he is a very intelligent person, smart and diligent teacher as far I have come to know. And now, I know him very well. When I was his student in my master's level, he taught me for 2 years, and especially he was a specialist in linguistics. And he taught us different kinds of voice, different kinds of letters and sounds in English, how the sounds are produced and how the sentences are structured. And in my second year of my master's level, he was my mentor for research writing. And we had to write research at that time, and he was my mentor, and he suggested me to do the research in different ways. And I started doing it, but at the beginning I found it quite difficult, and I was like hopeless, and I was thinking that I'm not going to do it very well. But later he provided me his time, though he was quite busy with his tight schedule. But ultimately, because of his effort and because of his guidance, I was able to write a proper research. And after that, I have already published few articles national-wise. So I remember he is very popular, not only for me but among other students and in the whole country.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now. Okay. Now, in this part of the test, we are going to have a discussion on some abstract questions.
Sure, sir.
Is that okay?
It's okay, sir.
So, what can schools do to help students prepare for the next stage in their lives? What is the role of the schools to prepare the students in the next stage of their life?
Yeah, as far as schools are concerned, every child is born with inner qualities, and those qualities must be identified firstly.
Right.
And I think in this role, schools are the best platform where the teachers can help the students to identify their inner capabilities so that the students can understand what they are talent of. And school provides varied range of opportunities and platforms so that the students can polish on them and they can specialize, and later they can turn these special qualities into their career.
Do you think the students or the children should go to school?
I reckon school is very much important for the children, because the things what we learn in school may not be learned in home from the parents, because school has set programs and they follow different curricular activities, which is quite necessary for the students for proper management and development of their for the all-round growth.
But there are some people who don't like schools. What do you say about them?
Yeah, I have seen some of the children, especially, they don't like to go to school. Behind this, there are certain reasons. Firstly, we should find out why the students or why the children are not willing to go to school, or they are reluctant to go to school. And if we are able to find those reasons, I think we can suggest them or convince them, giving some relevant examples in a society, so that if you go to school, you can do something better.
Okay. What do you think about that? What can schools actually teach to the children that the parents cannot teach?
Yeah, learning in school and learning in a home with the parents is quite different, because at home the parents just only can teach them the culture and their tradition, but when they go to school, there are certain courses related to different.
But it is said that our home is actually the first school of the children.
Yeah.
They learn a lot of things at home.
Yeah, home is considered as the first school, and parents are considered as the first teachers for the children. Though the things are learned in school that may not be appropriate and sufficient for the students, they have to specialize in certain special areas. So for that, they should follow any kinds of curriculum which is only possible through schools.
It means you mean to say that the schools are the places where the children learn knowledge and skills based on certain curriculum.
Yeah, obviously.
That's interesting. Okay, now I'm going to ask you a few questions about the education after school. In general, what opportunities are available to students after they leave school?
I don't think there will be varied opportunities just leaving after school, because school is a basic foundation of education. They should go for higher classes or higher education, either in college or university.
That's okay.
But on the other hand, they may get certain opportunities, like they may get different kinds of scholarship provided by colleges for higher education. But their opportunities are created only once they complete their higher education from colleges or universities.
Actually, the students after school level education, and they are supposed to go to the university for university level education.
Yeah.
Do you find any differences between the school level education and the university level education?
Yeah, we can see considerable differences between the schooling or education in schooling and the education in universities. Obviously, the difficulty level or the level of education is completely different, because in school age you are not specialized, you are just learning in a general. But when you go to a university level or college level, where the teachers are providing special education on your special field, you can be specialized in any certain areas, so that you can learn more and develop your knowledge, so later you can turn that into your career.
Okay, that's nice. And how important do you think it's for individuals to carry on learning even after school level or university level education?
Well, it is very important to learn even after schools or universities, because there is a popular saying that learning never ends.
Oh,
but
yes,
also,
yes,
the learning begins from the cradle and ends with the grave.
Oh,
I think learning is very much important, because whenever you go, you may see any kinds of events. From that event, you learn something. that can be your turning point in your life.
You mean to say that every moment we are learning something, no matter where we are, no matter whether we might be at a school, might be at a university, or might be we are at our workplace, we are learning, we are always learning something.
Yeah, it is. Wherever we go, we keep on learning the things.
Okay, finally, how important do you think is the informal education? Like you talked about the education based on the curriculum, and how important do you think is the education without being based on the academic curriculum, maybe informal education?
Yeah, as far as informal curriculum are concerned, informal education is as important as the formal and curricular education that we learn in schools. Informal educations that we learn from different accidents or different events or from the people in informal settings, that can motivate the person, or that can make the person more stronger in different knowledges, and they can gain certain knowledges which cannot be provided or which cannot be learned from schools. So yes, these are quite important.
You think that the informal education is equally important as formal education?
Yeah, obvious. It is equally important like formal educations. Formal educations, in their own respect, they have it has important for the person, and similarly, informal educations as well. These kind of educations are really important for human.
Okay, thank you. You have been nice answering all these kinds of questions.
Thank you, sir.
This is the end of the test. Wish you all the best. Thank you.